Alright, we are here today with Raffine. It's a deck that's based on having Raffine in play and sometimes one or two more creatures, attacking with them, conniving, and drawing some cards, and the rest of the deck is pretty much drawing and controlling their board. So it's pretty fun. I really like this commander. I've wanted to play it for a while. So let's see how it goes today. Let's see what this is the first deck that we're going to get. Let's go. Ragavan. Well, we have a control deck, so let's try it. I really hate playing against Ragavan. I think it's a little bit too straight. I hate mono red in general, so it's just a little bit too straightforward. But this hand is very good for this against this deck, and we're starting. So if they play Ragavan, you go first. We're gonna play a tap land, and they're gonna play Ragavan, and then we're gonna untap and kill Ragavan. So and hopefully we can have a third land. We can play it again. It's not haste, and we play the beat hook, kill it again, and now we have this card too. So yeah, we have a couple. We can kill it a couple times in a row. So here I could play Soldier's Edict because I have 2 manas, right? So I don't want to lose a mana, but I'm still gonna wait for them to attack and play Fatal Push instead, because we never know what they play. Fatal Push cannot kill everything, right? So let's do this just before as their attack, so they can't replay it and boast it. This is gonna have them draw and discard. That's fine. No. So next here, yeah, we could play Raffine, or just wait with the Children's Edict, I guess. If we play Raffine now, next turn, if we draw, we have a couple options, either Maze Mind Tome and Edict. Let's put this, it's a good blocker. It's going to force them to use their mana to try and kill it. It has Ward 1, and with that, they're not going to boast Ragavan, so, because I really hate when they play my cards. Normally, when I play against a deck that plays my cards, that's normally the best cards they play in the game are mine. So I always say that. Planeswalker. Probably draw a card. I doubt they play Dragon 2 here, so make this card if you do, you draw a card. Fourth land, this is very good. so here we should play the Edict in our turn, make them sacrifice their Planeswalker, and keep the 2 for the Maze Mind Tome. And let's hurry up to get a land, because their creature has 3 defense, so we want to play Meat Hook for 3. Probably gonna play Ragavan here. It's a 2/3, but they have a lot of mana. I'm just probably gonna take it. I don't want to risk putting a Raffine in a position where they can just lightning bolt it, right? Because it took 2 damage. Another Planeswalker. One more creature. Perfect. So that is pretty good. I'm gonna put it on the back because I want to land. So no land and 2 extra turns. So the next time we get a land, we can play all our cards. So we're gonna use Maze Mind Tome and try to get it. Appropriation could be good here. We need something that's gonna give us the mana though. So maybe they'll play Ragavan here. If they tap 3 and play it, it's good. Oh, this sucks a little bit more though. There's 4 damage, and they do have the 1, so they will kill Raffine here. There's not much I can do for that. Yeah, there's not much I can do. I could get rid of the Planeswalker though. Nothing I can do to protect Raffine, but if I let's just see what we have next. Tapped land, so I'm not gonna have extra turns. This sucks. This land can pay in the long run though, because they have nothing to deal with it. They have no spells whatsoever that can kill the land, so we're still gonna keep it. So let them kill Raffine. Part of me kind of wants to do the appropriation on their Overlord, but I think I'm going to get rid of the Planeswalker. It's a danger right now. Overlord is going to be more dangerous in like 4 turns. So let's get Raffine here. Take a couple. Tap land. And we, yeah. Sometimes you play cards like haste cards, and you know you just have it tells you can just play any color of mana or whatever. So for a second there, I kind of hoped that was it, but it's not. Normally the Ragavan decks are all the same, right? And this one, I've seen a couple Planeswalkers. Overlord is great. Invasion is good. I'm gonna take a couple damage, but you know it's not exactly like the other decks I see these days, so it's pretty cool to see it. Decks with a couple Planeswalkers are always fun. So here he deals 3 to the battle. Yeah, let's see. Normally red decks, they just want to smash your face as quick as possible. Magda, so this means we're really gonna use Meat Hook before their next turn. Let's draw and see what we get. Swords to Plowshare, that's pretty good. And a land. So I'm debating here. Maybe we should play the Meat Hook. And we have only 1 mana for the Swords to Plowshares. So wipe the board and then keep 1. If it Ragavan, we kill it. Or we just take an extra turn and try to go deeper, get more lands, and be in a better position overall. I think we should go with the Meat Hook. You never know. So let's pay 3 blue to make sure that they tap the 2 blacks, and we still have our 1, 3. Let's get rid of these. Magda's a problem, obviously. And hopefully what's sticking here? Why the hell did they do that? To make me gain 1 less life. Okay. I don't really get that one, but anyways. I don't see the point of removing their Magda. Okay. Could get rid of that, I guess. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. We don't want to flip that dragon. Let's see what's next. It'd be good to have something we can cast. Oh, this is good. I like this. 6 mana. Let's just try to get more lands, because we want to get to a point where we can play our cards and still have something else to play. So if we play Raffine right now, we have 1 left, so we can play Cut Down. And now the goal is to untap. Hopefully we don't. Yeah, kill that. And then we untap, and yeah, we're definitely gonna kill that. So Make sure the Chaos Warp doesn't happen. Now we untap, do an extra turn. Toxrill. So they have their Overlord right now, it doesn't really do much. So we're gonna attack, connive. Land. We should keep the land, and we can always put Toxrill in the grave. We can't play it right now, and just get it back with Gig's command, I guess. If we really need to. We should put this. I'm gonna drop the land, play a temporal manipulation, and try to go deeper with Raffine. So this is pretty much what the deck does. Could always put 2+1 counters on Raffine. That would be pretty good. Gains lifelink. Gives us a little bit of space within some mono red. And we have the Prison Bar when they play their creature. So let's get rid of the land. We're definitely keeping the Horror. So let's see what happens here. Probably gonna try and put Ragavan, Chandra. Probably gonna deal 2 in the battle, and that's perfect for us. They're gonna flip it, and we can attack their Planeswalker with Raffine, and just bring back in their hand the dragon and make them start that all over again. And if the battle comes into play, it can't kill, can't really do nothing to Raffine either. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Alright. That's good. So we keep the land just to bait that we have something in our hand. Here we could attack with the hull with the Storm Giants, but let's get rid of the land. So yeah, we could attack with the hull at the same time and try to lower them, but what I want to do is make them believe I actually have something else. We're here, great here. Maybe they're gonna boast with Ragavan and we can just block them. Another Planeswalker. That's pretty cool. I'm not a mono red deck, but this one is pretty nice. It's too bad though. 2 lands with a deck that doesn't need it, and an equipment for a creature. They don't have creatures. So the next turn we can probably kill both Planeswalkers if we want to. We are gonna use Storm, just cast. Okay. I was about to cast Horror, but alright, let's see the next game. The other game I talked about, I don't like when people play my cards. Well, this is a deck that pretty much does only that. This is a great hand. We just need more lands, and we have no draw really except for 3 steps ahead. And we don't start, which is a pain against this deck. Another way to exile their stuff. We did not need that. But what we need is a land. Play Landstone. So, they have more manas right now than we have total. Let's just try to surveil, maybe. I'm just gonna play this and hope we get land. If we do not, this is not great. If we don't drop a land next turn, we're pretty far behind already. And now we're very far behind. No land, but Malcolm. This is not good. Just get rid of that event. So they're already in a position to play their Jailer. They have 6 manas and we have 2, so we're super far behind. So okay. Are you sure that? Oh, it has 4. Yeah, we can't cast it. Okay, we're gonna keep our manas for Malcolm, I guess. Now this is something I hate. They play cards from my deck and I don't know what they are. Usually they get good ones. And yep, that was a good one. At least we get a land. So here we could try to destroy the artifacts, but that's not a bad plan. We're just going to keep 3 steps ahead in case they want to play the jailer, because that could not come into play. Another mana. Yeah, they're playing around the counter spells pretty well. We could always use Unmaking to get rid of their mana stones. We counterspell this. They did not kick it. You could have though. But they did not. Or we draw to make sure we have lands, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We could always play the Unmaking right now and get rid of their artifacts, but I think if we do that, it's going to be their relic. Seven to 3. The mana is pretty bad. We need to draw ASAP. Well, that's a good draw. Discard a card, we can get rid of the Fatal Push, it's useless anyways. Could put this down, tapped. We are not putting the Oracle in play because we don't want them to have an open field to just put the jailer. So that will be a problem pretty quickly. Okay. Yeah, this is a painful game. We have a great hand, it's just the opponent is doing a very good job of playing around our hands. Like, there's nothing good in play really to get to use the Unmaking on. They're not playing anything good enough for me to counterspell it. At some point I'm gonna have to commit with the counterspells and just counter something because I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Here, I need to get rid of something. Creatures can go with the Damnation. Could get rid of the relic. It's sad to use and make it on a relic. If we get a land. Dogshrill, we're not close of casting it. I don't think it's worth it. Great creature though, we can probably get it later with Elspeth Conqueror's Nest. Yeah, let's get rid of it. So here 4 manas. Do we wipe this board? If we tap out, for sure they're gonna play the jailer. But we're gonna have to draw it out at some point and just hope that they kind of fizzle or do like nothing good. They have 9 manas and we have 5. Another turn like this, we're gonna be pretty low. We need to start working on preparing the field for them not to be able to cast the Jailer again if we kill it. It's terrible to use this spell. Such a good spell on such a weak card, but it's problematic right now. This would give us 1 mana. Give us the mana we need. Yeah, and help us draw it, maybe get a bit of life. So I think it's pretty important. So let's keep this. Hopefully we get to play Saw It Coming. Because at some point we need to play something, right? We can't just stay here and take 4 every turn. And no Jailer. They don't need to play it. They're in a good position right now. Discard. Are we gonna play the Alpha, really? I doubt it. We're gonna play the Bloodchief Thirst. There's nothing in play right now to use it on. Maybe we're gonna pay for that. Draw a land. At least we have manas now. Let's get rid of the creatures. And with it, we still have 3 for Saw It Coming. The Jailer deck is the kind of deck that I love the Commander. No, this cannot go on the battlefield. I love the Commander, but every time I play it, it kind of goes wrong. And I have like shit hands all the time, and either I flood or I'm super mana screwed. But when I play against it, it's a pretty good deck. It's a pain to play against, that's for sure. So we could play this, drop a land, return one of their artifacts in their hand. I'm sure they're gonna play their commander eventually, right? You could always play Raffine and force them to kill it, but let's just make them slow down a little bit. Put their artifact in their hand. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Obviously, this is a rogue. We should probably get rid of this. This is good though. This is pretty decent. I feel like we need something that can deal with a Jailer. Elspeth can do that. Agonizing Remorse, maybe we should play that. Just see what they have at least. Yeah. If we play our commander, it's gonna die for sure. So I'd rather them pay the ward cost with one of these 2 spells and just get rid of the Liliana, I guess. What do we play here? Maybe we should play. We have 2 spells and we will burn it at some point. We're not even close to doing anything with our creatures. So maybe we should play this and have them completely empty their hand. They're gonna play the Jailer, and then we get rid of it with ECD. And hopefully, they get a bad draw with it. We'll know soon enough. are tapped out. Get rid of. Use this. Get rid of this. And are we using the Baron right now? So their jailer costs 2 less, and Baron is only for creatures, so I can't get rid of the incubator, which could have been good. Yeah, another card here. Let's see what they get. Okay, so let's deal with this, try to buy some time, and make sure we get our Tox Rail back. Something we could do. Put that back in their hand. Now next turn, so we can start doing a little bit of damage. But they're not gonna whiff every time. We don't know what they got yet, but part of me wants to get Malcolm and try to draw, but I feel like we need Toxrill, to be honest, and have a body to block, because the jailer is a 6-4 and we're at 10. So we kinda need Toxrill. So now we have something to defend. Let's just play this. Oh shit. It's not great. So let's draw with this. Oh, Raffine is starting to cost a lot. At least we got back. Oh no. Well, if they make us, hopefully they do step 1. Yeah. So step 1 is useless right now, but step 2, that's a real problem, especially with what we have now. So they know we have the polluted delta, and they know we have the Lotus. Lotus can also help us have priority, I guess. It's gonna stick when they try to see something, or this is gonna make them wait. So we have the option to sacrifice it anytime, and it could be used to activate the Celestis. So, but we have nothing to respond to what they're gonna get, and that could be pretty bad. Or they can just play the jailer again. So we'll see pretty quickly what they have. Well, hopefully that's what they got with their cruelty of gigs. They're gonna... Oh no. This could be painful to you. If they play a creature, they flip a coin, and if they win their flip, they put a copy. Like 2 jailers would super suck to see them play. Let's get Surveil and see what we get. Hopefully we get something to deal with that. Vanishing Verse is something to deal with because what we don't want is their cruelty of gigs could bring back Toxrill or one of these creatures. So is it worse the mirror or it's worse this? They're gonna get back Toxrill for free and then play the jailer. I think it's gonna be super painful, but if they cast a jailer with the mirror, there's a chance they don't get it. So I think we need to take a chance and get rid of this. Yeah, we're flying pretty bad here. We use casting this. take a chance, and worst case we'll draw with the Celestis and get rid of our land. Now, hopefully they don't get anything too big here, because they got 2 chances, which is very bad. Oh no, this is very bad. Well, at least they didn't get it. Copy of this also. They missed 2 out of 3, that's good. Yeah, too little too late, I guess. Yeah, we have 2 good cards here, we can only play 1. So here we could counterspell, counter the activity. Bring back the Jailer in their hand, I guess. But they can replay it and get 2 again. That would be not great. Maybe try to bring back the Rusco in our hands. We need to counterspell this for sure. Return permanent. Let's try to do something with Rusco. He's going to be a body to block at least once. Give us a midnight clock. Too bad we're missing 1 land, because we could have made them sacrifice the Jailer. That would have been very good. This is still good, but we're going to get a lot of damage. Dilemma. We could play Rusco and get rid of both their creatures. They're still gonna play the Jailer if we do that. Kind of have no choice really. We got 2 life. We need to gain life and make sure they don't have any creatures. Because if they have 1 spell, we remove Rusco and they attack them. Shieldred would have been fun with the fairy, that's for sure. Great. So, oh no, this is bad. Now we're in a bad spot. Fuck this. We're not gonna get out of this one. From the get-go, they were way too in advance. They were in advance for us. Starting turn 1, we were behind. Terror Grid. You go first. Wow, I started 2 out of 3 games today. That's something that does not happen too often. So, I won the one I started, I lost it when I did not, and we got completely overwhelmed by the Jailer. So, let's see how this one goes. We want lands, we don't want to get screwed. Opal. It pretty much does nothing right now. Let's play a land and we can play untap, get the signet. I'm gonna use this to try and dig as far as I can. We can draw a card right now, so let's try to dig and get something good. We have a lot of manas right now, but we want to get to a point where we can play good stuff between now and when we play the one with the multiverse. So they're searching for a card. Let's at least draw one. Tergrid, I don't know what they can get, but that could be like really damaging for us. They have only 3 lands. We're not in a bad spot here. Well, I guess we're gonna be able to see what they went for. Probably the Dark Ritual. Dark Deal is fine. It would suck to lose the one with the multiverse, but we could draw a whole new hand. We could play the Channeler. What I don't want is for them to play Tergrid and the Dark Deal at the same time. So let's get rid of this. They're so low in manas right now, so we're not really threatened by Tergrid. This is still useless though. Let's just draw a card. And now they're probably going to play their Dark Deal. Could always do the little 1/1, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference against this deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to check with the Maze Monotone what's the next card. If it sucks, yeah, they play Dark Deal. Let's see what we have coming. Because we're going to draw the card on top right now. We're going to discard a hand and draw some cards. We do not need land. We're going to draw 3 cards, so we're going to get a land for sure. Two lands, so we would have drawn 3 lands. That would have been terrible. This reveal. This is pretty useless right now. The second one would have been good. See their hand. Third one would be okay, but I don't think they played their grave that much. We're much better off playing this and having a counter spell. This is gonna be good. I'm pretty sure they're gonna either play the Artifact, the Lantern, or just play Tergrid right now. And this is a good hand. 3 steps ahead. And Sublime Epiphany. They're not gonna play Tergrid anytime soon. Here it comes. So that's a no. Tergrid's actually a commander I play in real. I have a Tergrid deck. I feel like it's not that fun of a deck, but it's a deck that kind of runs out of gas at some point. So either you control the game quickly and win, and the deck is significantly weaker when Tergrid is not in play. Like Dark Deal was a okay spell to play, but if he had Tergrid in play, it would have been pretty bad. He would have gotten the one with the multiverse and some lands and shit like that. So he would have went from behind to way ahead. This could be good. We can have that. Let's play a land. Let's connive. Should start boosting this. It's actually harder to kill. We don't need this. And we need another one. Tails and we're for sure gonna keep the 1 ring. and obviously select. Okay. Yeah, you can have that. Come on. You have 2 manas, dude. It can't be that complicated. It's our turn. We're going to draw. And hopefully we don't pay for it. Come on, dude. Fatal push. We can pass that and pick a 9, I guess. So here we could lose a Chandler, but it's not in danger. We're just gonna take it, I'm sure. This obviously. Do we really need the land? And nope. And here we can always bring back their Bird of Paradise. There's no way they're getting out of this game. Do this, we could create a token, be closer to killing them, but this is just not. It's just, yeah, we've drawn a card. So that was a good game. So yeah, there you have it. Obviously, we didn't get a chance to play awesome cards like the General. Play cards like one with the Multiverse, which would have been hilarious. But overall, it's a control deck. It's pretty stable. It's very good. We only had 3 games today, but we went 2-1. We won the 2 games we started. It's a control deck, so if you start, you're in a good position. But it's super fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope you do too.